Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, and I teach Ielts here. Once again, I welcome you. This is a beautiful church here in Natya Gali, and we are making these videos, and this is a beautiful place. You can see all around me, there is greenery and all that. The question type which we're going to discuss today, that is yes, no, not given. In IELTS, yes, no, not given is another important type of questions, and in IELTS reading section 1, section 2 or section 3, sometimes they start with yes, no, not given in section 1, and sometimes in section 3 they have questions about yes, no, not given, and there are around 4 or 5 questions of yes, no, not given. Let me tell you once again, there are 16 type of questions in IELTS reading, and whenever the examiners they set IELTS reading test, these are the 16 type of questions they have to select from, and they select around 8 to 9 type of questions. So over here we've got yes, no, not given. Now we have a similar type of questions that is called true, false, not given. Let me tell you the difference. True, false, not given is for factual information, whereas yes, no, not given is actually for writer's opinion or writer's claim. Now, what do they say? You decide whether the statements agree with or contradicts the writer's views or claims, or whether there is no information. And by the way, for yes, no, not given, you cannot write true, false, not given. And for true, false, not given, you cannot write yes, no, not given. For yes, no, not given, you can write capital Y for yes, capital N for no, and capital NG for not given. There's another thing, answers are in passage order. In true, false, not given, and in yes, no, not given, answers are in passage order, right? That's the important thing. And the next is what you need to do. First, you got to read the question. Read the question carefully, underline the clue words, and just see if there is any definite, unchangeable clue word that will help you reach the place, that will help you scan the passage and to reach the place where the answer is going to be. You can do that, right? One thing. Second, once you reach there, you need to underline the very statement that matches with the statement which is given in the questions. So once you do this, definitely you can get to know whether the statement is true or false or not given. Now I'm going to show you this. Over here we've got some types which are true, false and not given. You can take a look here. We have the statements. Yes, no, not given. Excuse me, I said true, false, not given, but actually, so yes, if the statement agrees with the information, right? And no, if the statement contradicts the information, and not given if there is no information on this. And there is another important thing. I mean, here they check your writer's views or claims actually. Right? Now, for instance, if the statement is, it can be understood why people take their energy supplies for granted. You can underline the words like energy supplies for granted. So why? The reason. It can be understood. That reason can be understood. So if you come over here, it's written when all it takes is to flick of a switch to illuminate a house or to activate a television set. It is perhaps not surprising that most people pay little attention. Now pay little attention and take for granted. Okay, take their energy supplies for granted. Pay little attention or take for granted. People pay little attention to where their energy comes from. That is why the answer is yes, right? So this is how you have to do this, and you need to practice to master this, because through practice only you can master this very thing. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I done another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You can subscribe to that channel as well. There I upload different type of videos, and I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Let me tell you one thing. it is important for you guys to practice, because in IELTS nothing beats practice. If you just ask me one golden key for IELTS success, and that is only practice, 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 but practice in the right direction. Practice with proper tips. Practice with proper strategies. If you practice without strategies, without tips, it's all useless. Thank you very much. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.